Hello, I'm Kathleen Hunter with Northwest Canine Coalition. Welcome to our pilot episode of Shining a Light on Dogs. Each week we will feature an adoptable dog from one of our partner rescues here in the Pacific Northwest. We will also collaborate with a professional in the canine world, and they will provide helpful tips to ensure that the dog's new family has what they need for a successful adoption from the start. This week our dog is Max. He is in foster care with Kitsap Animal Rescue and Education. Let's watch his video. Hi, I'm Kathleen with Northwest Canine Coalition. Today we took a road trip out to Poulsbo to meet with one of our partner rescues, KARE. And our spotlight dog today is Max. So follow me and we'll go meet him.
Max is a very handsome boxer mix with dreamy eyes that will melt your heart every time. Max is only 5 years old, the perfect age to know his basic cues like sit, shake, and drop it. And most important of all, he knows his name when you call him. Max is good with other dogs and kids who are 7 or older. Cats, well, he'd rather not have to live with them. He's house-trained and he's crate-trained. Max would love to live with an individual or a family who will take the time to play with him. He loves to run around and chase a large ball in an open field, with a fence of course, and maybe play some fetch. Max is a very smart dog and he learns new tricks very quickly. For example, after only a couple of tries, he was able to walk over the beams on the agility course. Next, we tried the balance beam. Huge success. And of course, we had to try the weaving poles. These are not easy to do, but Max was focused and ready to learn. Guess what? Huge success again. Giving Max a job to do like learning an agility course gives him the physical exercise he needs and loves. He also gets to use his mind. Just like with humans, staying physically and mentally active will keep Max young well into his senior years. Of course, he would also love to go on walks with you or maybe even go hiking.
Isn't Max adorable? So much energy and so much fun. He's really the perfect dog all around. However, he could use a little bit of help learning how to walk on a leash. And that's why we have Angie Burlingame, owner and lead trainer of A Dog's Life training school. She's going to provide some tips and some demonstrations to help you help Max get off on the right paw on his walks with you. Angie?
Thank you, Kathleen. One of the most common problems that people have is that their dog pulls on a leash on walks, which can be pretty frustrating. There are 3 easy steps to teaching your dog the loose leash concept.
The first step is to teach your dog the loose leash concept. Using a harness with the leash clipped into the front is helpful because it provides some directional guidance back to you. When your dog pulls, stand still, and when your dog shows any interest in you, reward and back up with lots of praise, keeping the leash loose between you. The more you do this, the more your dog will begin following the leash wherever it goes. The next step is to teach your dog spatial awareness. This way they're aware of where you are and where you're going. By walking into your dog's space and inviting your dog back into yours, you can start moving into each hip and guide your dog to rotate towards you. And then you're going to move towards your dog, pushing them out of your space and inviting them back in. The third step is to teach your dog to walk by your side or behind you, as this engages the following mindset. All you do is you set a boundary right at the back of your leg, and if your dog goes past, you just tighten the leash and release when they go behind you.
You know that your dog has mastered the loose leash concept when you can show leash independence. Walking with a cup of coffee with the leash in the same hand for a 45-minute walk is how you test leash independence.
Thank you, Angie. As you can see, teaching a dog new tricks such as walking on a leash is very doable even for the less experienced dog owner. If you'd like to learn more about Max, you can go to nwcaninecoalition.org and click on the logo for KARE, fill out their online adoption application, and who knows, you just might be the person that Max has been waiting for. Be sure to tune in next week when we feature Roxy. She's a longtime shelter resident due to no fault of her own. I'm Kathleen Hunter. Thanks for watching Shining a Light on Dogs. This episode of Shining a Light on Dogs has been sponsored by Injury Law Group Northwest.